You are watching Take. ricedroid is converted to the new OS called as Rising OS, and today we are going to test the first build of Rising OS Atlantis for Nothing Phone 1. Flashing of this ROM is same like we did for the old custom ROMs. Please check the video given under the video description for detailed flashing instructions. Clean flash is recommended even if you are coming from the ricedroid. This new Rising OS has added lots of new changes and features along with the stability and the improvement, which takes your device to the next level of improvement. Today in this video we will test is it daily drivable build or not, then we will test its performance and stability using the geekbench and CPU throttle. I have shown some new important features added in this new ROM along with the some bugs and the issues. So watch the video till the end. Now without further ado, let's get started. Phone booted with the simple Rising OS boot animation. Who gets the new setup for this new ROM. Logo for this new ROM looks amazing. ROM didn't comes with the Pixel or the ricedroid launcher. Now it's new launcher called as the Atlantis launcher. We will check its details under the feature section of the video. Let's go to the about phone. It's showing this is the Rising UI version 1. Under the Rising device details, who gets the currently running wallpaper and the device details at the top. So this is the official build of Rising OS supported and maintained by the amazing developer Optimus Prime. Android version is 13 with the same material clocked Easter egg. Security patch is of latest April 2023. Build version is the Rising OS 1 Atlantis builded on the 7th April 2023. ROM implemented with the superior plus kernel version 5.4.233. So this build of the ROM is based on the complete new and the latest sources, which is improving the stability and the performance of the device. Now let's check out the performance of the device by running the Geekbench 6 tests. Remember, these numerical values are not final conclusion of the performance of the device. So I also did the real life users comparison to give the final verdict about the performance of the ROM. Initially ROM is super smooth, everything is just gliding on the fingertips. Haptic feedbacks of the scrolling and recent card giving the amazing experience for this ROM that we will discuss later. By default, ROM runs on the adapt to 120Hz mode, means when the screen is not in use, it goes down to the 60Hz, and when you touch it, screen rises up to the 120Hz. If we enable the force 120Hz, then all the applications always runs on the 120Hz except the camera application. Now let's run the CPU test. Here I got the results of 956 and 2492 for the single and multi-core respectively. These values are not best values, but last ricedroid gave me more than 2900 values for the multi-core. Paranoid Android remains top at this list, which has values more than 2930. Next I did the OpenGL graphics API test and I got the results of 1814, and for the Vulkan graphics API I got the score of 2352. Both of these scores nearly same like other custom ROM. So numerically ROM didn't perform outstanding, but if you ask me the real life experience, then ROM felt outstanding. It has smooth scrolling, apps opening is faster, RAM management is also very good. So it's not necessary if the numerical values are low, then the performance also gets down. Now it's time for testing the CPU stability using the CPU throttle application. Let's check out all the bad CPU throttlings of the Android 13 ROM is still present in this ROM or not. I ran the test for the 20 threads for the 5 minutes. At start graph didn't show any performance drop, but after 3 minutes yellow line started in the graph showing CPU throttling. When I stopped the test after 5 minutes, I got the score of 78%. So it's confirmed that the issue of CPU throttling on Android 13 based stock Nothing OS and the custom ROM still persisting here. Still, CPU throttling will only affect intensive applications like the games, not day-to-day activities. They all run smoothly. Now it's time to tell you is it daily drivable build or not by testing some important things like the Wi-Fi hotspot. It's working and it has stable network connections. Bluetooth is working with all the HD audio codec support. NFC, screencast, GPS location are working without any issues. 5G 4G networks working with the VoLTE incoming and outgoing calls. Dialer has the call recording feature and it's working. You will get the saved call recordings under the recording folder of the file manager. All the sensors are working like the accelerometer, light, proximity, magnetometer, gyroscope. Regarding the compass, I will tell you under the bug section. Some other important things like the ear proximity, microphone, ear speakers are working. I tested some calls and call quality is clear without any issues. Speakers are working and they are enough loud with the stereo sound. Camera, flashlight, screen multi-touch, display all are working fine. Under display fingerprint and the face unlock both are working. They are blazing fast with the great accuracy. Now it's time to check the camera. ROM comes with the Lineage OS Aperture and the Nothing OS camera application. Nothing OS camera is pretty good. It has the photo and the video modes are working. It has all the wide angle camera modes working fine. Portrait mode for both the selfie and the main camera are working. But the blur effect may sometimes not apply correctly. Video stabilization is working, but the camcorder light on the back of the panel is not working for the shooting. HDR mode is working with the 180p resolution. For video shooting, 720 and 180p 60fps is working only, but no 4K 60fps is available. Only 4K shooting is working. Slow motion shooting not working. When you shoot the video, they are not available under the gallery. Other features like the time-lapse, panorama mode, macro mode, expert mode all are working fine. Flashlight for the camera is working, but the Glyph light is not working. You can use the Glyph tile available under the quick setting panel to use the flash, so camera seems pretty good with some flaws that will be fixed soon. Let's check out the signature feature of Nothing phone, that is Glyph light. You will get the Glyph light tile under the quick setting tile, which help you to use the Glyph as a flash for the camera. Under the main setting, we get the Glyph setting. In that, we get the Glyph light brightness slider, notification and call Glyph animation toggles. We get the same Glyph light animation for both the calls and notifications. But the flip to Glyph charging indicator has some issues that we will discuss under the bug section. Google Photo has the unlimited backup working. Snap safety net got successfully passed, so we can use all the banking and security application in this ROM. ROM storage encrypted means no worry about your personal data if your pin locked device got stolen or misplaced. Now it's time to show you some important features. Under the main setting, we get the personalization tab. Here we get all the old customizations like the lock screen, miscellaneous, notification, quick setting, etc. All these are the basic ricedroid customizations. You can check them in details from the ricedroid video. For now, we only discuss some new and the important features. Under the miscellaneous tab, we get some different features. First is the game mode for advanced game tuning for better interference-free gaming. ROM has the parallel space setting which help us to add multiple users and their multiple parallel applications. But it has some bugs that we'll discuss at the end of the video. Google Services toggle is the another setting to disable or enable the Google Core applications like the Google Play Services, Google Play, etc. This will help to improve the battery life. Smart charging toggle helps to set the charging preferences for your device, but to use this first time you need to restart the device. Just set the start and stop charging triggers using the slider to control the charging of your device. System Manager is another different setting which has system game boost. Means you can set the default levels of preferences for the games like the sustained performance, interactive and fixed performance. Similarly, we get the overall system performance control like the low power, sustained performance, interactive, fixed performance, etc. To save battery aggressively, we get the aggressive idle mode toggle. Here you can disable the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile data, location when this mode is enabled. Under the weather setting, we get the different icon packs and the weather style for the weather icon for the lock screen display. We can also add the weather condition icon in a quick setting panel. We get some spoofing toggles like the unlock higher FPS for the games, Netflix spoofing. I didn't check that these are working or not, so check yourself and tell us in the comment section are these working or not. Except this, we get the Android P style animation instead of Android 13 animations if you don't like them. But I didn't found these are actually changing the animations. Under the user interface, you get some amazing customizations like the Monet theming, new about phone styles like the centered wallpaper small and big one, new volume panel styles like the Realme UI and the Rise UI both looks cool as compared to the default Android 13 volume panels. We can change the header images using this slider. These are some amazing header images. We can also add the text in the header images like we did here. That looks something cool. Under the display setting, now we get the desktop mode setting. Using this, we can project the phone display on the PC or on the smart screen. For PC, you need the PC client installed on your PC and then connect phone to the PC using the USB cable and then tap start button. To use the desktop mode on the TV, you need the HDMI cable and adapter connected to the TV, then tap on the start button. Now let's check out the Atlantis launcher. Actually, this is the first build of this launcher inbuilt in this ROM. It has all the features available in other launchers like the ricedroid. Some features like the themed icon, recent panel, smart buttons like the clear all, key app, lens, pin app, screenshot toggles are available in this launcher. Under the miscellaneous setting, we get the taskbar, haptic feedback for the recent panel. Hidden applications like toggles are available under the setting. Under the wallpaper and style apps, now developer has added some Nothing Phone 1 stock and the rising UI wallpaper which looks cool. ROM has the new haptic feedbacks for the scrolling, recent panel, and they makes your device users experience to the next level that I didn't found in any ROM. Haptic feedbacks are also same like the stock ROM, which is amazing. ROM has the off-screen fingerprint access toggle under the lock screen setting. So we discussed all the important things. Now it's time to show you the bugs and the issues. First of all, the known issue of all the custom ROM, that is wide wine, is on L3. Because of that, we can't able to stream the Netflix and the Amazon Prime at the full HD resolution. Next is though we get the parallel application under the miscellaneous setting. It has some issues like when we add the users and they enable parallel applications, we get the two different Google Play and the duplicate applications. Here I enabled it for the Chrome, but both of these applications ask for the login for the users again and again, even if you add the users using the login. So my recommendation is to don't use it for now. It will be fixed in the next update. Next issue is for the Glyph light. Flip to Glyph works, but sometimes it may lag or stuck during the Glyph animation, as you can check on the screen. Charging Glyph indicator is not working at all, except that other Glyph things are working good. ROM has the OT updater, but though we have the stable net connection, it's showing some errors when we check for the software updates. Maybe this is not a bug. We have to wait for the new update, then I will reconfirm is it really persisting here or not. Next bug is related to the compass. When I tested the compass during the test, it's not properly showing the directions. Except this, all the camera related issue we already discussed in the camera section of the video. ROM didn't have the reverse wireless charging feature. It's only available for the Pixis OS till the date. These are some bugs we discussed, except that we didn't have any deal breaking issues in this ROM. ROM is extremely smooth with the new haptic feedbacks for the different activities. Old ricedroid seems most battery efficient ROM till the date. I need to test this Rising OS for the battery life for the 2 to 3 days of battery cycle, then I will report it with the community post. I definitely recommend you to use this ROM as a daily driver to experience the new thunder of the rise of Nothing Phone 1. That's it for today guys. Hope you liked my work. Then please do like and share this video, subscribe our channel, press the bell icon for the notifications of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.